What we are about to witness right here on 4th and 14 with 13 seconds left in a game worth tens of thousands of dollars is the biggest Madden blunder in the history of Madden blunders. First, of course, we have to see how we get there. We're watching the Madden 21 Co-op Championships. I believe this is the final 16, and we have Fancy representing the Dallas Cowboys, and then Ghost on the bottom representing the football team they were called at the time. This is full mutt, and let's just get into this bad boy. I do apologize for the quality of it being just a little bad. We had to take this off of a stream. It's getting re-recorded on top of a lot. This footage has been through quite a bit. Remember, this is a big man coverage year, so we're going to see a lot of man coverage on defense from Fancy. A lot of cover 2 under, which basically is going to be these deep safeties in deep halves, okay? And then everyone manned up across the board like that. We have 3 people rushing and the user right here. Now, there's a few different variations he could do. He could put these safeties in flat zones to help take away corner routes, and he could send pressure here, actually, instead of manning this guy up. He could blitz this guy. Could blitz this guy, but it's going to be a lot of man coverage sending 2 or 3, and let's see immediately what Ghost's strategy is. I remember Ghost, actually, you're going to see him calling a play called, I believe it is smash pivot, bench pivot. It has this tight end on a stock corner route, and what Ghost's strategy was to attack this really good man coverage, let's see if he does it here, was to get this tight end open on this corner route. Jermichael Finley has a ton of different abilities on him. And actually, we're going to see a bit of a blitz call from Fancy right there, a little bit different. Blitz does not come in, and he just takes the check down. Good job by Ghost. We're going to see a lot of this man coverage, and we're going to see smash return is the play call. And we're going to see the corner route from the tight end really doing a good job of getting open pretty consistently for Ghost. He has a ton of abilities on his tight end, and they were abilities well spent. Let's just say that. You're going to see him go back to this pretty consistently, right? It's that same tight end corner route you can see on the left side, and he got motion across. This guy got a motion block. Watch the tight end. See the tight end get separation right here. Boom. Gonna be able to throw it outside pass lead. Able to catch that one on the sideline. Bang. And that's something that I know Fancy was not really expecting. Didn't really know that this was going to come. And immediately kind of threw Fancy's defensive game plan for a loop. Now, you guys, if you've seen my stuff before, I'm not a fan of man coverage in Madden. I don't like it when it's the meta. Obviously, that means I did not love Madden 23 because man coverage is a meta. But there is a lot of strategy that can be used to attack man coverage and to run man coverage at a high level. And again, you see this time, instead of hitting that tight end on a deep corner route, he's going to hit that tight end on an out route. Beating man coverage consistently year after year. Man coverage is the meta if you're playing against man coverage. A lot of times it comes down to, can you get your tight end open and can you get your halfback open? If you can get those guys open, it's going to throw the defense for a lot of loops, and it's just very difficult to defend or run man coverage, rather, when the tight end's getting open and the halfback's able to get open. So option routes from the halfback are going to be really good right there. He throws a flat, and then tight end corners, tight end slants, tight end out routes, all viable depending on the year to attack man coverage at a pretty high clip. That's always my strategy, right, is halfback, tight end. That's huge, huge, huge. Obviously, other receivers can get open too, but those are really going to be the keys. That's really where a lot of my offenses focus on immediately. We're going to see he'll throw out a sack right there. Gets Ghost to a 3rd and 3. This is Ghost's first possession of the game right here. Fancy will get ball at halftime. And I don't know if these guys have played in an MCS final or an MCS game before. I'm not super sure. This was when I was still in TNC, so I talked to Fancy quite a bit during this time. Actually, specifically this time, not a ton. That's a dot. But I did talk to Fancy a lot during this year. We're going to see, this was one of the ways people beat man coverage on motion out streak. And you're going to see him get snapped right before he sets, I believe. Let's see, right before he sets, up the seam. Safety was in a flat zone, and he got a step of the man coverage. So I talked about earlier, this guy could be in a deep half. Fancy puts him in a cloud flat defend a corner route. So it's just about getting a step with Randy Moss on this outside corner right here. And let's see, he does. See that right there? He gets a step, recognizes this guy's going out, and is able to fit that in for an actual laser beam right here. There's a lot of people in the vicinity of that throw. We're going to see Fancy get the ball now. Fancy can be running a lot of trips tight end. Could be utilizing, does he utilize Playmaker a lot? I believe he does. Let's see, anything there. Going to roll out Rich Gannon. Nothing, throws it away. Some of you see a lot of really good Madden players do, man, is when nothing's there, they're able to extend plays at a pretty high clip. Fancy, good example of that right there, rolling out to extend the play a little bit. But when nothing's there, they throw the ball away, man. I do a lot of coaching sessions where people really struggle with throwing the ball away. They just struggle with throwing the ball away. They don't do it for some reason. They think the play's bagged, so they panic and hit a button. Throw the ball away. If you want a one-on-one coaching session with myself, you can go down the link or the description below, click the link, book a session with myself, get one-on-one help. They're good stuff. I'm a big fan of. I love doing one-on-one coaching sessions, and they end up. It's probably like the fastest way to improve your game. And man, just because it's very hands-on, we get into a game, all that good stuff. Fancy Doe doing a pretty good job making reads early. I think Ghost running a little bit hybrid of man coverage and zone. Let's see if we can take a little bit closer look on this right here. Fancy instead going to run inside zone. Oh, man, I miss this old move at Madden 21. You'll see the best Madden players in the world a lot of times in these tournament games. They are willing to mix in the run game just a little bit. Pretty decent stick work, right? Getting this cut up right here and then cutting out. Something you'll notice, man, whenever you watch is the best passers in the world can run the ball at a really high level. The best runners in the world cannot pass the ball at a high level. Almost consistently, that is how it is. Almost consistent. I'm trying to think of someone who's a super high-level runner, and that's their first thing, who could pass the ball at a high level. And the only people I can think of are Dreeny in his prime, Noah up next, and even them aren't as good at passing the ball as pure passers. Another inside zone, this time going the other way, ends up getting a shed. Ghost does. Gets, who's that running back? Barry Sanders in the backfield. If you guys watch our breakdown of J-Wall, the J-Wall game, J-Wall against Pavin, this is that same tournament, just a little bit deeper into, this is that same tournament. J-Wall won the championship for this a little bit deeper in. Again, that was the championship. This is round 16. Ghost on his D tackle. Fancy able to hit the in route, right, or rather the curl flat. This little quick snap play, you'll see a pretty fast snap right here. Really good mix in for an offense to have good quick snap plays. And it's just a pretty basic cover 3 shell over here where you have a flat, you have a deep third, outside third. This is an inside quarter, maybe. Maybe it's inside third. I don't know. But that curl route's going to be really, really good. This wasn't as good this past year because mid-zone KO could knock this out. But curl flat out of trips tight end is always going to be a really good quick snap play. I'm a huge advocate for having quick snap plays in your offense, 1 or 2. Yet it's something that I've struggled with in the past around Madden 20, Madden 21. I used to always make a bunch of hot routes for all my plays. And the issue is that can give the defense a lot of time to set up. And if they're just a really good defensive player, give them a lot of time to set up. They're never under any kind of stress. Fancy misses a lot of reads early that play. Ends up getting back over the middle, Barry Sanders. Watch this, left side, or right side rather. Out route, sitting right here for a while. No one's in this area. Got to hit the out route. Just gets a little panicky, I guess, misses the read. Ends up still making up for it. So, I mean, he's fine, but you can't make a living off missing that. I mean, that's damn near a touchdown. And now he's inside the 10-yard line, so he's going to go to a single back wide trips. This was a big, kind of a crew red zone formation for a lot of the TNC guys, getting underneath, under center, wide trips. You'll see a lot of crews will show similarities in what they do, or especially they used to in certain situations. And during this time, it was a big TNC thing out of this playbook. Can't remember the play. I want to say it was Raiders playbook. I think it was Raiders. I can't remember. But to go into wide trips under center, I think 0-1 trap's going to be the play call. Let's see. Boom. Good defense from Ghost. Let's see it again. I think Fancy's going to go back to the 0-1 trap again, even after the gap shoot right there. He is. This time he gets picked up. Shed, taken down, first down. Lucky fall forward right there. Lucky fall forward. Now he's going to I form a slot. Yeah, he's just going to go stretch right here, I'm guessing. Yeah. Yeah, let's just stretch right. Boom. Good shoot from Ghost. Having lab run defense underneath. Basically, if you can shoot the stretches, you shoot the dives, you'll be really good. Right? If your defense under center can shoot stretches and dives, can contain power O's, you're going to stop the majority of under center runs. And then in shotgun, if you can stop 0-1 trap, really inside zone is the huge one, then halfback base, then 0-1 trap, you're going to be golden, dude. You're going to be able to get a lot of stops. Second and goal from the 10 now. He's back to the 10-yard line. It's been a long kind of 10-yard line possession here. Let's see, drop this time. Oh, good stick. This is where good stick work pays off, dude. Like, look at, bang. That's good stick. That's stick talk. All right, Ghost got the ball. And so you see the other play he's really trying to take advantage of is flood, or really just these different route combos utilizing this halfback, or rather the tight end on a little out route, right? And then right here, he does a good job making making Fancy have to user this out route, and then works his way back over the middle. Watch right here. Fancy's users here can undercut it. Actually, maybe could have forced it out here, but regardless, user there has this in route, which is going to beat man covers on the backside. And pretty much Fancy's scheme is kind of getting toasted on defense right now. The only nice thing is that Ghost isn't really able to attack deep down the field super far, as long as Fancy defends that kind of that tight end corner route. But still, Ghost came in here with a pretty good strategy, pretty good scheme. And now he's going back to this. He's going to motion. He loves motioning across when he runs this play. No blitz, tight end not going to get thrown. Has Y super late and a misread on the right side. Oh, watch the halfback. Halfback not manned up. Halfback wheel. Austin Eckler, touchdown. His eyes just went off of it, but I mean he has a dot right here. Wow, huh? 3rd and inches, totally missed it. Ghost does something here that I hate. Look, he goes to coaching adjustments, 3rd and inches, and ball carrier aggressive. I actually just think, dude, 3rd and inches, just call flood. I actually don't see how Fancy defends flood if you call it. I think going aggressive here is how, like, you get 2 plays. You get 2 pass plays, 3rd and inches, 4th and inches, or you risk a fumble right here if Fancy can shoot this. And mind you, he doesn't. I think that's super risky, dude. I mean, he's going to go back onto balance right here. No, not even conservative. I always play on conservative. I think you should in big tournament games, because the last thing I ever want to do, man, it's deflating to lose a game off of a fumble. It is. And fumbling in a tournament game is so miserable, man. So miserable. I think you should just pass the ball twice, 3rd and inches, 4th and inches, or just ran the ball on balance to have aggressive. But regardless, we'll see. This time, Fancy does a good job bracketing that corner out. This time, actually, great defense across the board. Let's see what Fancy does. Having a pretty good idea of what it goes is kind of tipping his cap every time he does this motion that he's doing the corner out. And yeah, Fancy just puts his outside corner in a cloud flat now. Good job by him. Sends almost no pressure, but he ends up getting sheds. You can get sheds with sending 2 or 3. You're gonna play pretty good defense, especially, dude. Back in Madden 21, you could send 2 and get pretty good pressure. Now he's gonna try sending that tight end up the seam. Let's see. Yeah, just basic. Okay, let's see. Boom, halfback out backfield, quick throws it. Yeah, sees the blitz. Here's the thing, right? You send that blitz. Actually, let's see. Let's see what this guy does. Yeah, so he sends that blitz, halfback out backfield. It's just a quick throw. And then he air trucks up, actually, to change direction upfield, gets it to a 2nd and 1, or rather 3rd and 1. 9 for 12, 106. Really no risky passes so far. And actually, I feel like he's probably missed a throw or 2 that he could have made on a couple of plays he's thrown the ball away on. And 3rd and 1, is he going to pass? He is, so he's not going to go goal line this time. Fancy moving this. See, this is safety up here. There was a safety up here. Fancy's moving him down here to be able to get an extra guy blitzing, actually. We'll see if he sends that guy. Last play he did. We'll see. Basically kind of getting dual edge pressure. Ghost sending the halfback out because of it, and motion blocking to help see if he can pick it up. Fancy bluffs. No pressure. Corner route. Got it. Just barely. Alvin Kamara on the corner route. Yeah, this guy goes crazy. This was an old glitch in the game. That guy would go crazy out. On low-key, that might be a touchdown up top, too, to be. This is a good dot, though. Basic corner route to the point wide receiver from Bunch. 7-7, 155 left. Ghost, good position to take a lead right here. And yeah, now Ghost is audibling down I form. And the big thing here, even like he's going to take a lot of clock with him. And with how slow you have to move the ball in this game, I mean, just look at Fancy's first drive, right? His biggest play was that run. It's taking the clock or taking timeouts is going to give Ghost a huge advantage. But Fancy gets the ball at half, so he's in a fine spot. Especially if Fancy can get points before half. Huge deal, huge deal, huge deal. This was, we didn't really see this as much this past Madden. Madden 23, we had a lot of people sticking shotgun and continue to pass the ball even in this area of the field. But back here, back in Madden 21, you get under center, dude. You play some real smash mouth football. Quick throw, got it. What happened right here? Right side. Jerry Rice, one-on-one, outside corner. Moves that safety in. Just gets inside, probably gets a press. Yeah, wins inside. Quick throws it, wins the leverage battle, gets it. Now, Fancy, though, honestly, letting up a score right there. You know, he has 2 timeouts. Buck 46. Not the worst thing ever. Trips tight end. Madden 21 free to play January 28th, 31st. Sure. 2021. Go back in time. You can play yourself some free John Madden football. Inside zone. Ooh. Watch out, kind of inside zone cutback lot against or in the J-Wall game too. Halfback out backfield. No, corner route picked off. Not a curl route is what I meant to say. This was a pretty consistent throw that these guys could make. I'm surprised this got picked. Acrobat kind of went crazy. You pass lead it down, come back and ag it. He tries to ag it, just gets picked through his body. Wow, I do not remember that happening in this game. Wow. Okay, Goes has ball up 7, minute 23. Just you gotta take the rest of the time and go up 2 possessions. That's huge. That's huge. You now control the entire game basically. Take the rest of the game to go up 2 possessions. Ideally, you score a touchdown, right? But yeah, he's gonna go under center. Biggest thing here is just keep the clock moving. Ideally, pick up a first down too. Keep the clock moving though. Stretch right. No. Going back, stretch left. A lot of audibling and flipping. Sure. Why not? No, stretch right. Sure. Sure. Ooh, favorable fall forward too. Fancy gonna call timeout? No, he won't. Okay. You see, Goes with the water glass behind him, and it appears this is Coca-Cola right here, is my guess. This little red like ring makes me think Coca-Cola, but could be maybe Pepsi. Nah, has to be Coke. Smart out of this corner. Might have a touchdown actually. Watch the left side. Tight end on the out route is gonna be tough to defend for Fancy. Gonna have to user it. No, he has a hard flat corner route's wide open though. No, he's not gonna throw it though. Goes back over the middle. Whoa! Hey, that's a dot. Smart. So he's smart out of this corner route. He's smart out of this post route. It's cover 2. Has a hard flat out there. Fancy does as well. Take away. He could have thrown this corner route, I felt like. Fancy's user bites way too far down for no reason. This is a tough throw. I mean, that's tough. Good dot. Good animation. Only real downside from that is that Fancy has a minute and a timeout. But, I mean, you go up 14. It'd be hard for Fancy to score. You just have to play a little bit conservatively on defense if you're Ghost. And that's what he's going to do. No, it's not what he's going to do. God, he was going to launch that. I think he might have had it, too, to the deep post up the middle. Now it's a 2nd and 18. If you get a stop right here, if you're Ghost, you might press and try to low-key. Because Ghost could get the ball back before half. That was his timeout he just used. So now he's trying to get the ball back and go up 24-17. Wow, okay. Let's watch right here. Anything? There. Jeez. Gets a first down. Straight man coverage across the board. Fan's going to motion across. It's going to be a motion crosser or drag. Let's see. No motion out and up. I forgot that those were good. Got to watch X right here. Has it again. I'm surprised he dropped it. I'm surprised, though, that Ghost giving that up. But he kind of has to. It's tough. You almost... Yeah, just keep it in bounds. Keep it in bounds, your Ghost. Even if Fancy gets 3 here, it's not that bad. Just got to keep it in bounds. Do not let him score a touchdown. So you just got to play deep. Safety's got to be in deep halves, basically. And your user has to take away deep middle for that post, right? You got to know Fancy can go back to that deep post again, more likely than not. And, yeah, you see it from the 84 wide receiver on the left. He's going back across to it. Playmaker, nothing there. Throwing Y super late. That's a dot. That's a crazy dot. He got inbounds, too. What happened here? Yeah. Cover 3 shout. User bites way too far down. Both of them getting caught with their users biting super far down. Fancy able to get to the 41-yard line, or the 33-yard line, rather. 41 seconds left. And now he could score a touchdown before half. Got to keep it in bounds here, Ghost. Got to. I wouldn't be surprised Ghost sends pressure here maybe. Especially setting 6 somehow. And make Fancy just do a quick dot. Nope, he's going to call it timeout. Don't mind that. Yeah, if you look, Fancy's really just looking deep right here. 5-yard completion doesn't do a ton for him. Playmakers backwards. Got the post route. Bang. All the way down to the 1. He's going to go hurry up. And that's another. He's going to spike it. I'm surprised he gave it up, dude. I'm surprised Ghost gave this up. I feel like this was a predictable part of the field for Fancy to try to attack. He's going to spike it. And then just run fullback dive, 14 seconds, 2nd and goal. Fullback dive, and it was pretty tough to stop. I remember this. Yeah, he's able to get in for the touchdown. Jeez, that is a super, super lapse by Ghost. Because Fancy has ball at a half. We'll skip forward to that really fast. And yeah, I mean, Fancy could tie the game up on this drive. Yeah, you just couldn't give up 7 if you're a Ghost there. Wow. And now Fancy has an entire offense he can work with, going post slant over the middle. Let's see, post slant, playmaker back. Good defense going back to that post route. And these guys are so good at triggering this diving. I mean, Ghost scored a touchdown on this. Fancy's triggered it a few times. This dive and catch animation has been in the game in a couple of years. But you can see, like, really good at avoiding contact with it. Drop back. Anything there. Gonna go back to it. Pick. This time Fancy just forces it. See, that's the thing. Like, this time it doesn't even look open. We have the weird camera view. But if you look, like, this guy is literally in front of him. And now this time the acrobat gets the diving animation. Jeez, just so I was complimenting him. Fancy. I mean, this is Ghost's game to lose big time. Just get points. Get points and you win. Let's go out route left side. No, quick throw. Bat it down. Okay, Fancy. Setting a little bit of pressure. Able to get a little bit of a cheat of a stop right there. Offense is hard, so you can definitely get a stop, but man, I forgot that Ghost really got a stop right there on that pick. I'm a little upset that I was in that weird camera view, but whatever. Drop back again. Out route, got it. Throws it, catches it. Almost a first down. Going to be 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2 maybe. Clock is going to stop for a second as well. He goes on balanced ball carrier. I think you just stay on conservative, dude. A fumble. Like, you're in such a great spot if you're Ghost here, dude. You're in such a great spot. No reason to risk a fumble. No reason, dude. There's tens of thousands of dollars on the line right now. Going again, watch the tight end and out route. There's a hard flat on the field. No, there wasn't a hard flat. Yeah, able to take advantage of it. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Like, his biggest wide receivers have been for Ghost have been his halfback, quick out of the backfield, he's throw a few times, and then the tight end on that out route, on the out route and the corner route, which he hasn't exploited the corner route too much, but the out route, it just kills, man. It just kills, and it's like, that's how you beat man coverage, especially, real max coverage-based man coverage. Like, that's just how you beat it. And you have to be kind of repetitive. Like, you have to make them really respect it. This time you're doing a little change-up. Watch tight end going across the formation. Good defense, actually, by Fancy for a play that was pretty unexpected. Huh. Good defense. Going to the corner route setup here to the left side. I do think motioning across made that corner route better, actually, now I think about it. Just not open. He's going to force it. Throws a pick. Jeez, dude. That time just didn't get open. He just forced. I mean, Fancy's blessed to be back in this game now. Ghost is just trying to lose it. Literally, he's just trying to lose at this point. Yeah, a little inconsistent. I'm always upset when routes are inconsistently open or inconsistently bagged by the same coverage, but, like, still, you got to, I don't know, inside zone, cuts back, stops and goes. Barry, ooh, all the way down to the 21-yard line now. If I'm Fancy, I'll just run inside zone again, low-key. Low-key, why change? Just inside zone again, dude. Inside zone again. Why not? Make him have to defend it. It looks like he might have a shoot right here, actually, though. We'll see. He's going, watch that deep post middle. We got back, deep post, got super back. He's going to take off Rich Gannon. I always talk about it, right, dude? You get pressure off these edges, especially against shed defense. You're going to have big gaps up the middle to take off. That's where, if you're a defense, you're okay with getting hit at. And if you're on offense, it's a huge area to exploit. Slides down early. Good early slide. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Probably going to see him go into the under center scheme now. Y trips, yeah. Yep. And he's going to put in Alvin Kamara. Okay. He might audible into I form, actually. We'll see if he does pass on 2nd and 2. Always risky. It works. I mean, geez, dude. Fancy gets a run commit from Ghost and then throws it to the shallowest receiver on the field. Has easy touchdown. Easy touchdown. Let's throw it directly at Ghost's user. I mean, neither of these dudes want to win right now. Ghost on offense. 21-21. Out route not there. Nothing's there. Good defense. Got to take off up the middle now. Josh Allen, gain of 10. I'm baffled by how kind of ugly of a Madden game this was. Jeez, dude. We're going back to the corner route play now from the tight end. Halfback option route. Love this. Love the halfback option route. Corner route. Got it. Throws it. Catches it. Gets that diving animation. Yeah, I mean, he got kind of unlucky that the route got bagged that one time. I know that for a fact that route, with those abilities on it, almost never actually got bagged. But, I mean, I don't know, man. You got to recognize that, I feel like. It's hard to make an excuse. He's still in a commanding spot. I mean, he can take a 7-point lead this drive if he plays perfect and scores 7, right? Watch the tight end again, of course. Tight end and halfback. Possible halfback quick throw right here. Gonna flip. Glad people can't really do that as much this year. And good, he takes the delay for flipping over and over again. Good. I'm a big fan of that. I wonder if he could stop this drive, because getting behind the chains is tough in this game. Madden 21 was a tough offensive Madden, bro. People say they liked it, but I don't remember casual people liking Madden 21 when it was out. But hey, we'll see. Halfback got it. Yep. Yeah, look at Madden to Madden. Different stock routes can randomly be good against man. Like in this year, that halfback table route was low-key good against man coverage late, which is weird. You wouldn't think it would be, but it was. Corner route, user might force it. No, gonna throw it away. 3rd and 7 now, and that's how you see it. Look, he got an 8-yard gain on first down because it was 1st and 15. Only brought him to 2nd and 7. Gets bagged on 2nd and 7. Now 3rd and 7. This is a game where it's hard to go for on 4th down because offense is hard, and that delay is huge because it could be a 3rd and 2 right now, which is way easier than 3rd and 7. Corner out right side. Gotta watch Randy Moss at the sideline too. See what Fancy does. Sends 2 people. Corner route. Gonna be thrown. Got it. Holds on to it that time. Gonna take us to the 4th quarter. Goes moving. Have a quick throw, the tight end drag right here. I'd be surprised if Fancy plays perfect defense again. Yeah. Although the air truck actually gets him to lose yardage. Nice. That's something too. If the user's kind of overcommitting one way, you can kind of just counter it real easily with a route attacking where the user is, right? Let's watch. I gotta assume he goes back to... No, he's going tight end drag again. Tight end drag, a little mesh concept over the middle. Nope, no mesh. But tight end drag again. All right. Might have that post route over the middle of the field late. Nope, deep middle 3rd. Good job by... Just good defense. Wow. That's just a tough read, and Ghost is really good. This is a C route against man coverage on the right side, short side sideline. Watch kind of the window it gets open here. Watch B. Boom. I mean, this is a tough throw, man. It's a tough read. It's really timing route. That's where, I always tell people you got to get used to a formation. You got to master plays, because Ghost is not, he hasn't even really ran that route yet. And then over and over again, he's run all these different things. First time he really runs it where it gets an opening, everything else is bagged, and he's able to hit it right on the money. If he waits a second longer, that ball's either going out of bounds or it's not going to where it needs to be and can get picked off if the ball's a little bit late getting there. 1st and goal. We'll see. Inside zone, power O. Derrick Henry gets nothing. Fullback dive. He's on aggressive. We got Flipperooski back the other way. Fullback dive. Bang. Fumble. It's fumble. Not fumble 6. This is... I just don't think you should be on aggressive. You just shouldn't be on aggressive. Not on 2nd and goal. Boom. Marcel Reed, yeah. It's not even a cheat. I don't like fumbles in the game. But like when you go on aggressive, it's kind of like, what are you expecting? I don't. It's hard to feel bad. I think Fancy's more blessed that he did that than he's lucky than Ghost is unlucky. He just shouldn't have been aggressive, I don't think. I really don't think he should have been. Well, watch Deion Sanders right here get playmaker back potentially. And he will. He's going to get open late. He's going to get thrown. Yeah. Fancy hasn't really done a great job taking advantage of playmaker. Ghost, I guess, been doing a decent job of defending it because he's mixing in some zone with man, which makes that kind of tough. But yeah, those drags and playmaker backwards, especially on old gen, current gen at the time, they were tough, dude. They were tough to deal with. Inside zone now. Fancy was trying to milk clock. That's what you got to do if you're Fancy. Milk some clock, cut back. Ooh. Jeez, that was... Dude. I miss the old stick work, bro. Now he's almost at field goal range. Clock's moving. Ghost does have 3 timeouts. Fancy needs about 3 first down, these 6 plays to go by, and he can really chew the rest of this game. He can really just finish this game out. Should just go inside zone again, I would assume. Maybe a pass play. Maybe a pass. I don't know if I love what he's doing right here. Let's see what he's doing. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Boom. 2-man pressure. None there. Playmaker backwards. Not there. Post route. Able to trigger that diving animation again. If you get really comfortable with the mechanics, dude, you can trigger it very consistently. This has been a very inconsistent game for both these guys, but they usually can do these very consistently, and that's one of the examples right there. It's just reps. That's what I talk about. Reps. Got no choice. No choice to get reps in. I'd be surprised it's not inside zone right here. I feel like it has to be, right? Yep, it is. Got to watch a gap shoot. Gap shoot there. Big hit stick from Ghost. Yeah. I'm surprised maybe Fancy didn't motion it or something. 'Cause I felt like I felt like it was an obvious inside zone just because I was calling it as well. Ghost was in gap shoot defense. First down so big here for Fancy. See what the play call is. X spot. Ghost gonna man align, maybe that was? I don't know what that was, but they flipped. Let's see. Delay fade on the field. Uh-oh. Killer route. Killer route. Playmaker backwards. Not there. Pressure. 3-man got in. It's gonna take us to the 2-minute warning. First down's huge. 3 also obviously takes the lead. I don't know where he can kick from at this time of the year. Actually is a huge deal, that sack, because it puts him back so far. You can go inside zone, no gap shoot defense. Fancy's just going to settle for 3, and he'll be able to kick 3 from here. Yeah, he's up 3 now. Ghost ball, 1st and 10. We're in this weird camera because one great user's on the field. Watch bunch short side here. Watch corner out. Tight end, not there. Good defense. The cloud's there, but maybe throws it late. He is going to throw it late. High ball, bang. Wasn't a high ball. I thought it was. He just moved into field goal range, basically. He's about 10 yards away. Basic flood, left side. Tight end, out route. Got to be watching. I feel like Fancy's got to have a hard flat there. He does from the D end. Good defense. Nothing's there. Got to take off. Ooh. And Fancy, one of the things Fancy's done is he has adjusted to what Ghost is doing pretty well out of his defense. You know, especially with like that tight end out route. He's putting that defensive end on that side in a hard flat to help defend that, right? He's putting this guy in a hard flat on the tight end side, which is good. Which is a good adjustment. And then a lot of times you put a cloud flat or an outside third to help with that tight end corner. And he's doing a good job with his user as well. So, yeah, you got to watch right here. I bet his, yeah, so you see that. Oh, no, that time it wasn't. That time he actually does a bad job. Backside. Okay. Okay. Backside. This is a half, I think. Just comes down. Maybe that's the middle third. I don't know. Regardless, throws a pick. Ghost does. Fancy should win the game right here. Fancy should win the game right here. 1:06 left. So that means, and Ghost has 1 timeout. He can stop the clock once, and he can have 2 30-second runoffs. Where Fancy messes up is that he kneels the ball. Kneeling right there is the wrong move. You technically should go like I-form tight. Halfback, dive, halfback stretch. Something. You got to snap it at 1. Something where it's going to take a couple seconds off. He snaps it at 1. Okay. But goes uses a timeout. And now because QB kneels take half a second, this 30-second runoff, like he should have halfback dived it right here or toss. Something to kill it because now he has to punt. Now he has to punt. And then there's another key mistake he makes. There's another huge mistake Fancy makes here. He should just take a delay. Just take a delay. Just take a delay, Fancy. 2-second punt. GG's. And what Fancy does instead is, one, he just super botches this punt going all the way to the left. Super botches it. And then on top of that, he botches this, and he's going to punt it at 4 or 3 right here. Should have taken delay. He's going to punt right here, 5 seconds. Punt's going to go out of bounds. 1 second left. Ghost can kick 3. Ghost can kick 3. That's it. It's iced. All you have to do is take a delay. Just take a delay. Kicks 3. Got it. OT. Nice. A couple minutes ago, Ghost gets ball at overtime. So a couple minutes ago, I think touchdown wins. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like touchdown wins, though. Ghost with the ball. Jeez. What a mistake, dude. What an insane mistake. Nothing really there. Good defense with Fancy. And that's the thing. Do you make a mistake like that? It is, you see athletes all the time make huge mistakes, right? And this was one of them. I've been in, not this moment, but similar, not even semi-similar situations where my brain just doesn't work. And everyone's had that moment, right? Your brain just stops working. Pretty big moment for it to happen. But Fancy does a great job, genuinely speaking, of kind of pulling his head out of his ass and saying, okay, It's over. I could still win the game. Like, the game, you haven't lost. You lost an opportunity to win, but there's still another opportunity if you can get a stop. And you already got him on 3rd and 9, so huge opportunity here. Bunch left side for Ghost. Call a different player out here, going verticals. Well, I wonder why he did that. Let's see. Going verticals, smart run it out route. Trying to throw it on the break, maybe? Not totally sure. I don't know what the game plan is here, to be honest. I have no idea. I don't know what he's doing. I have no clue. I'm very confused. He might take a delay. He might call a timeout. Okay, I think Fantasy's gonna decline this. Does he accept? Oh, they're gonna have to remake it. Gosh dang it. Oh, so they're gonna make Go steal 3rd and 14. I think he just got screwed on that delay, but whatever. Tight end corner route, barely got it. Jeez, Fancy gave it up. I feel like that was kind of an obvious one, Fancy. I feel like a 3rd and 14, very few plays. Oh, nice. Game 4 Ghost going. All right, let's see. EA broadcast. Okay, we're back. Sure. Motions across. Well, we got motions back. I don't know what he's doing with the motion across, motioning back. BS. I have no idea. It's annoying me. 2-man rush. Got it. Streak up the middle. Okay. Touchdown wins it. 3 will give Fancy a drive, I believe. Got anything? He's going to try launching it super deep. 1-on-1. Deflected. Looks like Ghost taking another shot play right here, actually. B. He's launching B. This time he's going to get pressure and accurate. Back-to-back shot plays. I actually don't really know why. I mean, he's moving the ball a little bit. Now you take 2 shot plays. It just kind of, I don't know. Now you're on 3rd and 10. I guess it looks great if it works, but, huh. Kind of different play calls here, too. We got anything? Nothing really there. Over the middle. Good user. Picked off. Good user. Fancy just needs 3. Just needs 3 to win. Huh. I mean, he is almost in tears right now. I would be, too. That shit's depressing, bro. That shit's, like, heartbreaking the way he choked. You need a dot. You have an X-Factor wide receiver on the outside. Now he's activated. Crosser. Watch a playmaker backwards drag from 21 right there. The tight end on the deep corner on the left. Playmaker. No playmaker there. He's going deep ball. He won. GG's. And just like that, Fancy, worst blunder ever, makes up for it. He's about to cry. I would cry. I remember watching this. This was an insane game. Thank God he won. This, you'd never be able to live this down if you lost. GG's. And boys, if you enjoyed that video and you feel you took something from it and you want to get better at John Madden Football, code $1 right now until Friday. Through today. It's Friday. Through today. Code $1 gets you Civil GG for an entire month for $1. Just go over to the link in the description below. Click on monthly membership, coupon code $, D-O-L-L-A-R, and you'll get an entire thing of Civil GG for an entire month at just $1. You can cancel whenever.